Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. As you guys know, I had a problem with the subframe, so today basically we're going to take everything apart. We're going to take the rear subframe apart, we're going to take everything down. Here I already have the differential down the other day. I have most of the stuff out. What is left over now is just unbolt that subframe and just drop it out. So taking the rear subframe down is not hard. I think the hardest part is going to be taking apart all the dual caliper setup, because I don't really want to do the fluid, all the bleeding and all the crap again. It's going to be very annoying. And also I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the arms out, and it's just going to left the lower control arm hanging on the side while I drop the subframe. I think that's the better option, because oh yeah, and all the I forgot about the e-brake cable as well. It's on the metal. Shit. Well, I could just probably unlock this one and then, you know, we'll figure out. So we ran into another problem now. I just pull out the toe arm, the upper camber arm, but the traction rod, this bolt is right in the middle, so I don't think I'll be able to pull it out without dropping the subframe. So what I'm gonna do now, I have a piece of wood holding the subframe because I already have the differential down with the jack. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbolt the subframe of the chassis by this bolt right here, and also this bolt right here. They are 17 millimeters. So, and then I'm gonna drop it slightly so I could get this arm out, because if I drop it all the way, you know what I have right here is gonna be bad, the brake lines and all that. Plus I don't want to really redo. Okay, so to drop the subframe is very simple. You have a 17 millimeter bolt right over here that hold this plate in the subframe bushings, and also here in the front you have another 17 millimeter bolts that hold this plate and also the bushings, following with the 12 millimeter bolts that hold this plate over here. And also you have another 12 millimeter bolt right over here that's hold this plate that is attached into the subframe and the bushings. ran into another problem here. This brake line over here, this is the hydro e-brake brake line. Eventually I'm gonna have to release that because this is gonna tear apart if I don't. And the other one is this brake line over here. This is my parking e-brake brake lines, so it's in between the rear subframe. I think I'm gonna have to pull them out. It's right on top of the drive shaft, so I don't think it's too bad. Since I'm there already, it's holding up by two 10mm bolts, and hopefully, we'll get it through. So I just unbolted everything. Oh my god, this thing is a nightmare. I released the traction rod. I released that the hydro e-brake brake lines. I released the e-brake cable here. This is for my parking brakes. The upper control arms, the tow rod, the lower control arm. Same on this side. It's such a pain in the ass because, for the space that I have. But that's pretty much. Same on this side, right? The e-brake cable, the e-brake, the hydro e-brake brake lines, the traction rod, the upper control arm, the camber and the tow arms, and the lower control arm, and that's pretty much. We just probably just drop the subframe from here. So we pretty much have everything loose. It's time to drop the subframe. So finally the rear subframe is out, and check it out, guys. A little dirty, but here's the damage, and oh my god, what a big crack. Holy shit, I could have gotten into an accident or something. Literally just the differential was hanging on this piece of shit metal, and there's a hole in here. I don't know where this is from. Wow. It looked like it broke apart like badly. Holy shit. Damn. I'm surprised. Yeah, this thing was clunking, so. Wow. Damn. Okay, so here's the other subframe that I got a while ago. I knew I needed this. So the plan for this one is I'm gonna get I already ordered Sicky solid bushing for this subframe, and also I ordered a GK Tech reinforcing kit for the rear subframe. I'm gonna do a video for that as well, and also we're looking into painting the rear subframe. Now I don't know what color I'm going for yet, but I'm aiming for gold color or silver color. It should look mad. To be honest, it's gonna be under the car, so I don't think it much matter. Since we have everything out already, why don't we just, get it done. But for now, I'm gonna pull everything apart and get the subframe ready for paint. So pretty much pulled everything apart today. Here's the rear end of the chassis with the brake lights hanging and the calipers and the rotors and all that crap. Chassis still very clean, no rust whatsoever. Just look at little hole right over here that I still have to fix. Hopefully I make it by the 22nd. I really want to go to RSD to the large skid pad. It's very fun, a lot of seat time. I just ordered from Minjuku Racing Siki solid bushings and also the reinforcing kit from GK Tech. Hopefully everything gets here next week. Once it gets here, I'm going to start putting those bushings on and also get the rear subframe welded and so on, so on, so on. That's pretty much for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.